From 1658 to 1707, the sixth Mughal emperor, Aurangzeb Alamgir, governed India as the Emperor of India. He was noted for his commanding presence and his stringent regulations. Nevertheless, his rule was controversial, and there have been a lot of discussions about the legacy he left behind. While others have the impression that he is a cruel and ruthless leader, there are those who regard him as a just ruler. In this post, we will explore the history of the reign of Aurangzeb Alamgir, also known as the Emperor, and do our best to comprehend it. The beginnings of his life and his rise to power. Aurangzeb was born in 1618 in Daulatabad, India. He was Emperor Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal's third child and their third son. Aurangzeb was just 19 years old when he was given the position of governor of the Deccan province. He was a fair leader who acquired the respect and affection of his subjects. On the other hand, when his older brother Dara Shikoh challenged him to a contest for the crown, everything in his life was flipped upside down. Aurangzeb's ambition to ascend to the role of emperor drove him to pursue war against his siblings in order to achieve his goal. The conflict lasted for a total of 5 years, at which time Aurangzeb emerged victorious. In 1659, he put his brother Dara to death by executing him after he had him imprisoned. At the age of 41, Aurangzeb ascended to the throne of India as its emperor, and his rule was characterized by stringent legal and religious mandates. Policies regarding religion under the Mughal Empire. The implementation of stringent Islamic law was a hallmark of Aurangzeb's rule. He put an end to music and dance, as well as the usage of alcoholic beverages. To further differentiate non-Muslims from Muslims, he went so far as to institute a strict dress code and order that everyone wear a specific kind of clothing. Additionally, Aurangzeb was notorious for his intolerance of people who practiced religions other than his own. He was responsible for the destruction of many mosques and temples belonging to different faiths. The religious rules instituted by Aurangzeb caused a divide between the Mughals and the people who served them. The imposition of his stringent regulations and policies of high taxes also contributed to the collapse of the economy. The lavish spending habits of the previous Mughal kings had already begun to take their toll on the empire, and Aurangzeb's actions only served to make the situation much more dire. The end of Aurangzeb's life and his legacy. Aurangzeb was India's ruler for close to half a century. It was 1707 when he passed away, and his passing signaled the end of the Mughal Empire. The legacy of Aurangzeb is contentious, and different historians have a variety of divergent viewpoints about his tenure. Some people see Aurangzeb as the greatest Mughal monarch who ever lived because he consolidated power in the central government and extended Mughal territory during his reign. Some people have the opinion that he was a cruel and intolerant ruler who was responsible for India losing its reputation for religious tolerance and diversity. The legacy of the Emperor Aurangzeb Alamgir is complicated, and his reign was characterized by stringent legal regulations and religious policies. Depending on how one feels about the decisions he has made, he is either held in high regard or held in contempt. However, it is impossible to deny that the decisions that Aurangzeb made played a significant role in the deterioration of the Mughal Empire. Even in modern times, he is remembered as a contentious character in Indian history.